I am Alpha and Omega. So begins my favorite game of all time, Xenogears, for the Sony PlayStation 1. This game was made by Squaresoft, and funny enough, I had no clue this game even existed when it first came out, that is, until it came out in 98. I found out that it existed in, I think it was 99. I went to my local video game rental store, which was called Tommy K's, and I was just looking around for a game, and I saw Squaresoft logo. So I looked at it and saw Xenogears, had anime on the front, had a gear on the front. I was like, yeah, this looks pretty cool. Rented it, ended up loving it immediately, pretty much. And I went back to the store and I was like, can I buy this? And they were like, yeah, sure, 12 bucks. Bam, got it for 12 bucks. Pretty much brand new. Nobody else had ever rented it, which is why they sold it to me. What makes this game so good? Well, if you can imagine Final Fantasy and Star Wars wrapped into one, except better. So, needless to say, the story is great. And the gameplay is just as good. It's got good anime cutscenes, good character artwork. It's got an awesome soundtrack by Yasunori Mitsuda, who also did the soundtrack for Xenosaga, the sequels on the PlayStation 2, and he also did the soundtrack for Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross. The battle system is a turn-based system, so it's similar in that sense to a Final Fantasy game, but it's a lot more complex. When you choose attack, for example, a bar on the left-hand side comes up, which is called your AP bar, and you start off with only 3, but as you level up you get more points in your AP bar. Now, you also have 3 different types of attack. You have weak, which costs 1 AP and is used with the triangle button, medium, which is used with the square and costs 2, and strong, which is used with the X button and costs 3 points. So, say if you had 3 AP total, you could use 1 strong attack, or you could use 3 weak attacks. Now, different combinations of different attacks, say for example, 1 medium attack and then a strong attack, will result in what's called a death blow, which is a special combat move that you do. And every character has their own list of death blows. Now, what's really cool is in a boss fight, or any fight really, but mostly in a boss fight, if you want to really let loose some destruction, you save up your AP by only attacking with 1 weak attack. So say you had 5 AP, you attack the enemy once with a weak attack and then hit circle, and that remaining 4 AP that you didn't use gets stored in another meter. Build that up to like 30 points or 28 points or whatever the max is. I think it's 28. And then you go over to the combo button and you use those points to enter in combinations of your death blows, unleashing a string of death blows all at once for like maximum damage. Now there's also another battle system which is used with gears, which are like giant robots. If you've watched anime, you know what they are. The battle system for the gears is pretty much the same, except that instead of using AP, you have fuel, and the fuel does not refill with every turn like your AP does. Instead, your fuel goes lower and lower with every turn as you make different moves. You still have the weak, medium, and strong attack system, only now the weak costs 10 fuel, medium costs 20 fuel, and strong costs 30 fuel. There's still the death blow system, but it works a little bit differently. In order to use death blow, you have to build up your attack level. So in order to, for example, build up to attack level 1, you have to attack the enemy once with any attack to build up to, and then you can use your level 1 death blows, and if you do, it resets your attack level to 0. So then if you wanted to get to 2, you'd have to attack the enemy twice, and then you can use the level 2 ones, 3, etc., etc. You get the idea. So that's basically what just makes the game so awesome. I mean, there's just tons of, like in any RPG, there's tons of stuff to do, explore. There's a world map. There's a bunch of cool stuff. Oh, here in the video right now, this is some death blows right here. These are early ones that you get. That's Fei Fallen Wong doing his thing right there. And then here's Setan Yuzuki. He's doing one. Pretty standard fare. Pretty cool. Look at that. That's fucking awesome. How can you disagree with that? This is a gear battle right here. See now, he just attacked once, so when it's his round again, he'll have an attack level of 1, which you can see. Right about... It's coming up, it's coming up. There it is, attack level 1. Now he'll do a gear death blow. So yeah, this game is just, it's awesome. I mean, it might be a little difficult for you to find, but if you can, go out and get it, because it's worth it. Here's a quick combo so you guys can see. See, the higher level the death blow that you want to use, the more points it costs. So you have to mix and match carefully. Bam, watch this ownage. There are also things called super death blows, but you can only get those once you get to about level 80. And each character has, I believe, two of those, and then Fei, the main character, has 3. So yeah, that is Xenogears.